As the world continues to struggle through a period of economic recession, many of us are feeling the financial squeeze. We are looking for ways to cut costs and stretch our dollars further than ever before. One way to do this is by living frugally. But what does it mean to live frugally? How can it help us in these challenging times? I talk about this extensively. I know a lot of people out there on my channel live frugally, and they do this because they have to. And some others, they believe in minimalism. They don't want all this stuff that's available. It's all just more stuff. So it really depends on your circumstances. But as it relates to the economy, I'm going to bring you some information. You came here for the truth, so let me unveil that for you. Living frugally means making intentional choices to reduce your expenses and live a simpler lifestyle. It doesn't mean living a life of deprivation or sacrificing everything that you enjoy. Rather, it means being mindful of your spending and making the decisions that align with your values and priorities. That's what some would call minimalism, okay? You're not buying 34 blenders because you think it's a good idea, all right? You get what you need, and that's it. That's enough for people. There are many benefits to living frugally. It can help you save money, it can reduce your stress, and live a more sustainable lifestyle. It can also free up time and resources to focus on what truly matters in life, such as spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies and interests, and giving back to your community. And that's important, okay? Because we look at it through this time frame, and a lot of people, they're interested in like the shiny object syndrome, and that is extremely dangerous because we pursue things that we don't even want. You see these gurus online and they got like 6 fancy cars and they say like, I don't even drive it, it's just there. Like, do you really need that? Is that really something beneficial at all? You could have just had one really nice car. Get the Lamborghini, sure. Take the rest of that money and buy assets with it. Buy something that will actually pay you so that you can have fun with that money. You don't have to just put it in a bank account, but you do things that are smart, and over time that helps you. Here are 5 tips for living frugally. Number 1, track your spending. I mean, that goes without saying, but let's discuss. The first step to living frugally is to understand where your money is going. Take a close look at your bank statements and receipts to see where you are spending your money. Once you have a clear picture of your expenses, you can start to identify areas where you can cut back. I talked about this before, but I think one of the best possible ways to just not spend certain cash, wasted cash, is the fact that you need to write down each and every penny that you spend. Pen and paper, okay? So maybe you got it in your pocket somewhere, a little pen and paper, maybe in your shirt pocket, somewhere. You got to write it down. And if you had to spend 25 cents on something or whatever the case is, and you had to take out that little book and write it as you're buying it, by the way, you probably wouldn't unless you really wanted it. And that's a strategy I think people can employ right now today. Create a budget. Creating a budget is an essential tool for living frugally. It can help you stay on track with your spending goals and make sure that you're living within your means. Start by identifying your monthly income and your fixed expenses, such as your rent, your mortgage payments, utilities, and groceries, and then allocate the remaining funds to discretionary spending categories like entertainment or eating out. I would say do this for a period of time. Maybe that's 3 months, 90 days. Maybe that's something else, 6 months, whatever the case is, depending on your circumstances. I think once you get in a zone, then you can kind of lay off of that. You don't need to do that for the rest of your life. Some people do. I've seen some people, track each and everything forever, and that's up to you. But I think, just for a short period of time, at least you get in that zone, okay? Reduce your unnecessary expenses. So take a close look at your discretionary spending, see where you can cut back. Consider packing your lunch instead of eating out, canceling your subscriptions you don't use, buying generic brands instead of name brands. Small changes like these can add up to significant savings over time. That doesn't mean you got to cut everything out, but just making small changes. Look, you can use an app called Flip, F-L-I-P-P, and there's other ones, Reebee and others, where if you're going to buy something, you search it, you literally go to that website or go through that app, you can search whatever you want, and it will tell you the store that has it on sale. And you can find it very easily. There's another app or a Chrome extension, so you can install this on your computer, your laptop or whatever. It's called Honey, Honey. And this will, as you're going through the checkout for different websites, it will tell you if there's any coupons available. And so you can use those. Click one button, it's going to tell you any coupons that are available right now. Really good stuff, simple things, but you have to buy it already, but why not save a few bucks if you can? Those are some things. Embrace a simpler lifestyle. Living frugally often means embracing a simpler lifestyle. Consider downsizing your living space, buying used instead of new, or finding free or low-cost activities for entertainment. These choices can help you save money and reduce clutter in your life. A lot of people, if they were to go through their house and look at all the things that they have, I bet you, for the most part, something's been sitting there for a year or two. How many people keep storage lockers filled with stuff they haven't even seen in a long time? There's dust growing on it. Why not sell it, or better yet, donate it? Even though you think, well, I'm not going to get anything by donating it, you're going to get back. I'm telling you. That's what I love to do, okay? If you see my closet, which by the way is right there, it's minimal. Let me tell you, okay? There's not much in there. The stuff that I have like this is custom shirt. Sure, I have what I have is nice, but I don't have much. All of the casual shirts that I have, the things that I basically wear around the house when it's not time to record a video, those are the Money GPS shirts. Things that I wanted to print on a shirt so that I can remember and I can have something that, builds me up. That's it. I don't need, a million different things because of the season and because of all these things. I dress the way that I dress because I think that my money is better suited in other places. It's crucial to build an emergency fund when living frugally. This can help you prepare for unexpected expenses or job loss and avoid going into debt. Set a savings goal and start contributing to it regularly. You got to realize this. If you don't have an emergency fund, unfortunately, there's a growing number of people that are in that circumstance, but you got to do what you can, okay? You got to set $5 aside a week. Can you do that? $5? Can you do 10? Whatever it is, put it aside, put it somewhere where it's safe and sound, and you're going to be able to see over a period of a year, over 2 years, it's really going to make a difference, okay? Because things happen. Appliances fail, roof leaks, all these different things could happen to you, okay? And so we got to do what we can. So that's what you got to do. You got to realize where your money's being spent, and you could do that by tracking that. Remember, write down everything. You can use these different apps that I suggested to help you save a few bucks here and there, and go through your house. Reduce that clutter. Do you have a storage locker? Or check it out. You might know a friend that has a lot of garbage in their house, a lot of stuff in their house, and you say, look, I'll sell that for you on eBay, on Craigslist or what have you. We'll split the difference. How does that sound? I bet you some people would do that. You say, look, I think I can get $100 for this. I'll give you $50. We'll split it. You can do these things. And I think a lot of people would benefit from that. Okay. So that's it for this one. I hope you appreciated it. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.